Hello and welcome, my friends, and welcome to new subscribers. Today's topic is called Lifting the Spiritual Fog, and this has really been inspired by some of the spiritual websites that are out there. As you guys know, there's many paths to get to where you're trying to go, but I'm afraid when you read some of these questions and some of the responses to these questions, it may be leading people in the wrong direction. Let's take a look at this and see if we can sort it out a little bit. Beware, there may be some triggers in this, but don't be afraid of triggers. They're good for you.
I think he's telling the truth.
My name is Paul, and this is Path of Ascension. So what creates a spiritual fog? I don't know about you guys. I belong to a lot of different spiritual sites, and of course there's tons of people up there, and they're all from different backgrounds, different religions, different belief systems. And when someone poses a question there are sometimes hundreds of responses. How someone's supposed to sort through that, I'm not exactly sure. But two things are for certain. One is that people live in all different levels of their higher consciousness path. And secondly, if you do want to leave a comment or you want to contribute, you want to make sure that what you contribute benefits everyone. Tricky business.
A better question might be, where are we?
That's something you have to consider. Where are we in our spiritual growth? Where are we in our path that we feel confident that we could answer a question that's posed in such a way that would benefit everyone? I mean, is that even possible? I believe that it is, and here's my take on it. So there's thousands of religions. You have a bunch of people that are all coming from a different place, religion-wise, belief-wise, but you will notice if you study any religions that a lot of the truths that lie in religions are the same. They word it differently, they have different dogma, different rules, but in fact there is some truth in every religion. Now the percentages, of course, are very wide. Some religions you might not find very much there, but for the most part there is some common ground.
You're joking.
No.
So how do we find that common ground, and how do we even know it's there? I think it's a pretty good tip-off when you're reading the comments yourself and you're agreeing with some and not agreeing with others, but you understand where they're coming from. If, number one, they're truly trying to assist the person who's asking the question. The second part of that is, if you want to contribute, my best advice is don't go down some stream of arguments that people have. Obviously, you guys probably have learned that the hard way, as have I.
You're killing me, Smalls.
And remember that what you write is going to be seen by a lot more people than just the person who asked the question. So number one, yes, is this going to benefit that person? Is it truly going to help them in whatever that they're trying to find? And number two, are you able to put something down that you think might benefit everyone? And this is where you really need to create some space, and before you just jump in and start typing, and think about those two questions. Is this answering this question in an appropriate manner? And if somebody else reads this, will this maybe resonate with them as well, regardless of anybody's specific religious belief? And one other thing I wanted to bring up, a lot of these things, when you read comments, you think, well, this person's just trying to start a conflict, or they're just really set on their belief system and their mindset. And here again, you have to be really patient with people like this, because they wouldn't even be there if they weren't actually trying to learn something and trying to find something. Now, how they approach it, that's their business. But how you pose your answer or your response to anything is your business, and it needs to reach them as well. So there are universal truths, and when we stick to those and we stick to giving ourselves space to respond in an appropriate manner and a kind manner, you can't go too far wrong. Now, I know that this video may not apply specifically to a lot of people who don't actually visit these sites or don't have those conversations, but the principles still apply in anything that you do. If you're speaking to somebody one-on-one, making sure that you're providing space and making sure that your comments are appropriate in such a way that it's going to lift them, and probably the people around them that hear that too. Because I personally truly believe that that's what we're here for. That's about all I got today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're new to this channel and these kind of topics resonate with you, hit the subscribe button and the little bell that lets you know when I put another video up. I appreciate any and all comments below. I will have some links down there as well. So listen, get out there, live your highest timeline, and instead of living life like this is the last day, live it like it's the first day.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.